I'm Vanessa Rock, the girl on a bike, and in this video I'm going to be giving you 17 banging reasons why you should get yourself on an enduro riding holiday. First of all, what is an enduro riding holiday? It's really simple. It basically means where you take yourself away from your home country where you live and you go somewhere else and you borrow a bike and you go on an epic riding adventure off-road, and that makes it an enduro riding holiday. I have had the pleasure of doing quite a few different enduro riding trips over the last few years, and right now I'm out in southern Spain, not far from Malaga, with Dust Devils, and so here is one of their bikes right here. So in this video, I'm going to be going through some of the reasons why I think enduro riding holidays are absolutely phenomenal and give you a little bit of food for thought as to why you might want to look into getting yourself booked onto a trip away on an off-road bike. But I've got 17 reasons. Do you think I've missed one? Let me know in the comments if there's another benefit that you think we should be adding to this list, and also let me know if you think there are any reasons why you wouldn't want to do an enduro riding holiday. I love to hear from you, so get yourself in the comments, and while you're there I'd love for you to hit subscribe so you get notifications for my future videos. So we're going to start up with the most obvious reason why an enduro off-road holiday is amazing, and that is the fact that you can have a go on loads of different types of motorcycles. So right here I've got a 350 4-stroke, and all of the different enduro riding holiday options there are out there are going to have different types of bikes, different manufacturers, different sizes. The 4-strokes, there's 2-strokes, and that enables you to get your leg over the seat on a range of different motorcycles. So there's an advantage beyond just the enjoyment of getting on different bikes, and that could be that maybe you're in the market for a new motorcycle, but you're not quite sure what you want. Do you want to go for the 250 or the 350? Do you want to go for the gas, the KTM, the Beta, the Sherco? So by going on an enduro riding holiday to a place that offers that motorcycle, you will be able to get a real life, long time test ride on it, because you're going to be able to play around all day for a couple of days, however long your trip is. So it's a really good way to get some experience on different motorcycles. I apologise in advance if that hurts your wallet, because you might just fall in love with one of those bikes while you're doing it. Anyone with a motorcycle will realise that a motorcycle, enjoying it, putting hours on it, means maintenance. A huge benefit of riding somebody else's bike is that part of what you're paying for is a full spec, well-maintained, ready-to-go motorcycle. This is a Dust Devils bike, and you can see it's in really good condition. Depending on the place that you're going to ride, there's going to be different policies towards damage. Dust Devils have a really great policy where basically if you're following their guidelines, the cover of any damage is included, unless you're a reckless idiot that does something that they recommend that you shouldn't do and do some damage. You can ride knowing that these bikes are made for having a little bit of a tumble, and you're not going to end up with a massive bill if you have a whoopsie on your holiday. Riding at home can get a little bit boring, monotonous, repetitious. Being able to fly in and ride in a heap of different terrain, whether it's single track or sand or rocky riverbeds or even volcanic Icelandic water crossings, being able to just fly into a different destination and a different country gives you a whole world, literally, of different terrain to get into, which leads us straight on to another benefit of the fact that you're going to be riding different bikes in different terrain, and being able to ride different bikes in different terrain gives you an amazing ability to add to your rider database, because every time you put yourself in new conditions, you're going to be figuring out, feeling, learning and developing as a rider. So the progression for your riding is fantastic. I'm often asked by people, how do I make new friends who are into off-road riding? Ba-dam! Fly in and make some friends on your trip. You're often paired up with people that can be from all over the world, and the beautiful thing about all coming together for an off-road enduro holiday is you've immediately got something in common, and almost guaranteed you're going to have a shed load of banter and make some new friends that could be from anywhere in the world. example, get over here. This one, Fluffy, you'll have seen her in plenty of my videos now. We met on a off-road holiday in Colombia. And yeah, here we are. I can't get rid of her now, but I wouldn't want to.
No.
Total escapism. When you're on that bike, helmet on, engine running, there isn't anything else but you, the open road, the dirt and the dust. And if you want to turn your phone off and say goodbye to the world, you absolutely can. But you can also get yourself on the Wi-Fi and keep yourself social too, but the option's yours. Having a guide to take you on your trip is a massive advantage. You're going to get someone who knows the country inside out, and they will be able to take you to the best places and save you getting lost, wasting time, and making sure that you are getting the absolute best riding out of your time out of work. Extra bonuses, they're going to know that terrain probably better than the back of their hand. And with that, it means the local weather conditions, they're going to know the variations in the terrain, and they're also going to know the best terrain for you and the level of riding you're at and the type of bike that you're riding. You get all of that knowledge just crammed in. Oh gosh. Yeah. No, this isn't going to work. But the majority of these kind of enduro riding holidays, you don't have to carry your bags and your rucks and your sacks and your doggios on the bike because they've got support vehicles. You're either stationary based doing loops every day, maybe you're going on an adventure where you meet them at a different location each night. But with that, there's a support vehicle and you don't have to carry your own bag. So you, oh no, don't throw doggio, he's got to stay clean. You can ride light. Oh, and if you are wondering what you should ride light with, check out my other video on what to put in your rucksack when off-road riding. You can challenge yourself, but safely. So maybe this isn't a good example, but the people that you're going to be riding with are going to be able to assess your riding ability, the bikes that you're riding and the terrain available, and make sure that they put you on something that's going to challenge you, but also push your limits a little bit, but also keep you safe, because you don't want to be coming home from holiday with a broken leg or broken ribs or any of those awkward things. The odd bruise you're going to be expecting. This is a little bit precarious. Keeping yourself safe while having a challenge. The development that you're going to get from the repetitive, continual, consistent time on a motorcycle is going to really help your skills development out. When you're having solid bum in seat riding time, it enables things to go from constantly thinking, remembering, body position, elbows, what am I doing, to becoming muscle memory. And something that maybe terrifies you on day one, whoop, by day 3, won't get the heart racing in quite the same way because your skill is developing. Epic content opportunities. There is going to be such a variation. Depending on where you go, where you are, you're going to have mud and sand and hills and terrains and riverbeds. The opportunity to get some epic content of you bossing it, maybe failing, everyone loves a fail video, is going to be incredible. You're also going to bear in mind that you're going to be riding in a group, which means you can probably help each other out, take snapped videos of each other. The tour guide might be able to assist, and all in all, you've got the opportunity to make those memories solid on your camera. New countries, new destinations are going to enable you to get some cultural side in. It's not always just about brapping around at the countryside on motorcycles. Being able to try the local cuisine, experience some of the culture and the traditions of that area is something that I really enjoy about traveling, and they're often the memories that I find the most humbling and most rewarding and horizon lifting. Wait, are you now wondering what horizon lifting means? In my head, it means that like your horizon can be really low, but when you travel, the world gets bigger and you get more experienced. You might be watching this and thinking, this sounds like an amazing holiday. Where do I sign? Let's go. But thinking, I don't have any off-road riding kit. don't worry, because a lot of the companies, including Dust Devils, who I'm here with in Spain, have a whole heap of kit that you can borrow. And that includes everything from boots to trousers, helmets, goggles, gloves, everything that you need to go off-road riding safety with the protection, and you can borrow it when you get here. Now, the advantage of that is that you can fly in with the cheapest airline ticket and hand luggage, borrow all the kit when you get here, and you don't even have to do the dirty washing when you get home. It doesn't matter what riding skill you're at, there is always room to progress and get better and practice and get tips from people that are more experienced than you. And this is a fantastic way to do it. Here at Dust Devils, they even have a practice bike in their warehouse that you can stand on and get the feel of your body, your weight, where you're sitting, where you're moving, the handlebars, and that tuition just comes as part of the package. And you can also do things where you get really dedicated one-on-one group training. So these places are a fantastic way to isolate your riding, get some solid time in the saddle in a different place, and really hone in on those skills. It's just a habit. It's actually Doggio, not Skylar. So Skylar is now 4.5 months old, and something really cool about the right places where you go on an enduro riding holiday is the ability to be able to balance your family life with your riding life. So an example is the husbands could go to the spa all morning, and then the wives can brap off in the afternoon on the motorcycle, and the other one looks after the kids. There's so many options. It enables you to balance and juggle family life a lot more easily. Right now I'm here with a 4.5-month-old, and that's exactly what we're doing. And Doggio is mine, by the way. She's not Skylar's. He is mine. Shh. We can't tell many people about the last one. It's a rental. Let's go mental. Oh dear. So hopefully that list has given you a bit of food for thought for some of the reasons why I really enjoy fly-in off-road enduro holidays. There's a whole heap of fun to have, a whole load of progression, friends to be made, food to be eaten, and I have been quite fortunate to experience quite a number of enduro destinations in the last few years. Some that you'll particularly enjoy that I'd love to recommend, and you'll also find videos of on my YouTube channel, are Ride with Locals, who do Iceland. I'm actually going on their new South Africa tour later this year as well. Tour Enduro Sardinia, which is in Sardinia, which is the most incredible island. You've of course got Dust Devils here in Spain. You've got Toro Trail here in Spain. There is just a world of play on motorcycles out there, and it is a keyboard click away. Doing some research, drop me a message if you've got any questions, get them in the comments. I'm Vanessa Rock, the girl on a bike, and hopefully I've inspired your next holiday.